Hi guys, today I introduce to you to Amr SALEH, qualified for the CrossFit Semifinal in Africa. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because some cool things are coming. Let's go for the podcast and I hope you will enjoy.
I'm okay. I start the recording, okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, hold on. Let's do this, man. Yeah, ready.
Ready? So,
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
okay.
go.
So, my name is Alex from Fit Like Africa.
Yeah, so great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, as you saw my page, I'm trying to covering all what's happened about functional fitness and CrossFit in Africa. And
Yeah.
So that is the opportunity to talk to the semifinal guy living in Russia.
Yeah, the semifinal guy who's living in Russia.
Yes, so I'll let you introduce yourself.
So, yeah, my name is I'm from Egypt.
Okay.
Like, I have been doing CrossFit like since 2017. If we talk about like on the right track of training or the right path. And now I'm orthopedic full-time resident doctor. So yeah. I'm doing CrossFit as passion, but childhood dream to be a doctor. So I'm trying to combine between the both of things.
So, and I assume you have been in Russia for study, is it?
Yeah, I came to Russia in 2015. First, I studied Russian language. Before that, I didn't know any single word about Russian. After that, I finished the foundation year. After the foundation year, I continued and I admitted to med school. I finished med school last year. I graduated and then I'm doing the residency program to become an orthopedic surgeon.
Unbelievable. So, and why did you choose Russia?
Oh, because like I was dreaming, I'm telling you, like my childhood dream was to become a doctor. So in Egypt, it was so difficult to take part in med school. I couldn't apply for it. So I had different choices and I came to Russia because my elder brother, he was studying here as well. So when I came, he was here. So that's how it went.
Okay, nice. So let's talk about CrossFit. So now this year you are qualified for the semifinal.
Yeah, it's my first time to qualify for the semifinal, but it's not my first competition of floor. Like I've been competing since 2017. For this year, like for 2023, I already have participated in 2 CrossFit competitions. One competition was in Saudi Arabia. It's called Sand Clash, and the second one, the second one was UAE Storm Games. In Sand Clash, there was Luka Dukic and like different athletes from like they were so strong. Also, in UAE Storm Games, we had Sarah Sigmund's daughter there. We had Luka Dukic and different names. The competition was so perfect.
Yeah, I saw it. I was really surprised about the level of the competition and the organization. It was really it was looking really nice. It was in Riyadh.
It was very well organized. It was super cool, and the prize money it was cash prize money. Like you finish the competition, you go to the cashier, they give you the money, and you leave. Like, yeah, I was shocked, man. Like the people they will paying also per events for each event when they were giving, if I'm not like 1,000 dirhams, which was like $350.
Yeah, yes, very nice. I saw that, and I think the first place it was something like $8,000, something like that. Is it?
Yeah, it was 30,000 dirhams. Yeah, it was the prize money was so cool, man.
Yeah. That is very good. And for why you have been in Elfit already in Egypt or not? Never.
In Egypt, I didn't compete in any CrossFit competition. I wanted to come for Elfit last year, no, last competition, the 10th edition, I applied. I did the qualifiers. I was qualified. I was like third or fourth on the online qualifier on the leaderboard. I don't exactly remember, but I was in top 10 for sure. But I couldn't make it to the competition due to the hospital and the work. I was just like new to the system, so I couldn't manage to have a vacation to go to the competition.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's why I couldn't do it.
I went there last year, the last edition.
Okay.
Just as a spectator and to meet people from Africa. It was really nice too. The cash prize was not like in Saudi Arabia, but it was a really good competition. I was also surprised about the organization. It was really, really nice. And so now you are ready to go to South Africa?
Yeah, already I was today planning my trip. I will go to South Africa. I will be there before the competition. Like I will be there on 9th of May to get myself prepared. So I'll do my best.
Yeah. How old you are?
Sorry,
How old you are?
I didn't get the question.
How old you are?
How old am I?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 25. Oh, okay. Today is my birthday, by the way. Today I turned 26 years old. Yeah.
26?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So when you start the Open this year, it was on the plane to reach the semi-final, or you just was going day by day and you just see it was possible?
No, last year I qualified. I didn't qualify last year. I was 40 on Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 40. So my plan with my coach for this year was to qualify for the semi-final. And by day one, I was in top 10 for the qualifiers. And after that, I finished 26. There was a workout that I didn't do so well. So that's why my score got a too much back. But the plan was since day one is to qualify to the semi-final and to see what I'm capable to do there.
Okay. So now, how many times you are training per day?
Right now in Ramadan, bro, I train like once a day, and the session is not more than 1 hour, like 1 hour 30 minutes, and that's it. I'm done for the day. Today I'm training during this the month of Ramadan. I'm decreasing the intensity and the volume, so I'm letting my body to recover. So I use Ramadan as an off season.
Yeah. Okay.
So I use it so well, yeah, and I enjoy the month because you are not training too much and you're also lacking of nutrition and so on. So I'm focused on another things, some like accessories, gymnastics skills, and so on. But I'm not doing long metcons or endurance training or something like that. But I'm doing but once a week. But
And
before Ramadan, I was training twice a day. One session, each session was taking me around like 190 minutes to 2 hours, and the second session maximum is 1 hour or less than that.
Okay. And so now in which city you are in Russia?
I'm living in a small city. It's called Ryazan. So if we come to the story, it will be fun. Yeah, it's next to Moscow. It's around 160 kilometers from Moscow, from the capital. So in my city, recently in my gym, I just got a rowing machine. Yeah, it is you are laughing, but I have been training for more than five. Wait, no, I have been training for 2 years. For 2 years, without a rower, without an assault bike. This from 2017 to 2019. I was training with the minimum equipment. Okay, after the pandemic, in the gym I was training, and they got two techno gym rowing machines and one air runner and two air runners and kind of assault bike. So it was like a turning point that I'm training. Yeah, I'm doing my best and stuff. But once I went for the competition, I knew because I was traveling every summer to Egypt. I knew that the techno gym is something else from the concept to rower. Is not the same thing at all.
Yeah.
So recently, after the US Storm Games, I got a rower. I shipped it with me from UAE to Russia. So like, yeah. So it's only like 2 months that I'm having my rower there now. I'm training on it.
Unbelievable.
You're laughing, bro, but that's a fact. I'm telling you.
No,
I was training with the minimum equipment.
it's a nice story because it seems like it's just matter of motivation. You want it, you did it with what you have, and it's beautiful. That's why I'm laughing. Not about the fact you have
Yeah,
not.
I will tell you another one. Like I have a guy who's training with me in my gym. He took second place on the biggest competition here in Russia and the surrounding countries. It's called Siberian Showdown. He got second place on the competition, and we're training together in the gym. We had no rower, and we have like a kind of assault bike, which is not it's not assault bike at all. It's kind of bike. You know the is not unknown name of bike, so you just sit on it and it counts calorie very easy and stuff. And he got second place, man. So that's if you're willing to do it, you will find a way to do it.
Yes, it's great. It's great because sometimes because sometimes when you talk about because you see, for example, I don't know if you see the one article from Barbell Spin about the discrepancies there is between the level on other region and Africa. I don't know if you see the post on Instagram. It's showing that the level of fitness in Africa is lower than other region. Okay, that we know. But sometimes when you talk with people in Africa, they are always saying, yes, the level is lower because we have less opportunity. But you
Bro,
see,
I have no opportunities.
yeah,
I have no opportunities.
yes, but I'm totally agree with that. That is not the reason why. And also, when I talk about the subject, because I'm sad to hear people saying the objective is to go to the games, and I don't like this point of view because I think the point is just to show up to the games. I don't think this one will bring somebody somewhere. I think we need to be more ambitious, more aggressive on what we want. So going to the games, okay, you go there, but no, you need to dream about and work for the podium for me, and you need to work for win. Even the place you start, you need to wish the best, not just only going to the CrossFit game. I don't know what you think about that.
I totally agree with you. I'll tell you a story. So when I started doing CrossFit here, okay, my first CrossFit competition here, it was a local one in town. We were 28 athletes, 28 participants. My very first competition. And there was a cut after first workout. I didn't do to the cut. After first workout, I didn't continue. This was my first competition, 2017. You understand? Yeah. So I totally agree. You should have a goals and put some steps, and you should be realistic with the steps, man. For example, if your standards are not like the standards which will count with the global ones, so you cannot do it, man. You can't tell me that you're squatting 100 kilograms and you want to go to the games, bro. The guys that are doing muscle snatch, for example. So you should have goals, and you should go upon your goals, and you should follow them.
Yeah. What is your opinion about the fact we have only one spot in Africa?
About there's only one
spot for the CrossFit game in Africa.
Oh, this not fair. Like being honest, this not fair, because in Africa, if we take the total ranking, okay, globally upon the global wide, you would say, okay, for example, if I was look at my rank is 900. If you take the average ranking for the Africans, for example, and for the Asians, also for Asia's 2 spots is too small. And you're giving, okay, Europe is okay. You are giving another cities like 5. At least we should have from Africa 2, 3 spots, man, for the 3 podium spots. because once you see that there's only one spot, you will feel the motivation. You lose the you lose your motivation. Say, okay, man, I'm sure I'm not going to have this spot. Some people thinking like that, but that's not correct. But from the otherwise, you should have at least one or three spots for Africa, because the region is so big, the continent is big, and every year, if you will look at the statistics, the participating from semifinal from last year to this year are decreasing. They decreased. They're not increasing, especially in Africa.
It's normal, because if you look at about the financial point of view, okay. For example, me, I'm living in Morocco, and if you want to go to South Africa, it's more expensive to go in South Africa than to go in Madison. It's clearly, you know, the ticket flight is more expensive to go in South Africa than to go in Madison.
If same for me, you know, like if I'm traveling, okay, I'm traveling to Johannesburg, the tickets will cost me more than 12 or 1,300 boxes, you know, like they're gonna cost me too much. Yeah. And at least like I was like the community should show some like kind of support for that, because you guys were not only getting one spot, so you're getting one spot to go for the competition. That's what means people are doing too much to go there, but at least you should have 2 spots, 3 spots, not only one spot. That's why I'm not so satisfied with that. But as for me, it is my first time to qualify, so I'm going to see what I'm going to do there.
Yeah, no, yes, I understand, but for me there is this point. Okay, 2 or 3 spots, maybe 1 spot is not enough, but and there is another point about this problem, because when you are looking about when the CrossFit season starts, they start February and finish in August, so that means you have almost the half of the year is blocked by this competition. The half of the year, for example, me, I'm trying to put my competition in beginning of June. It's very difficult to get people because you have the CrossFit Games season. So, but when you look in Africa, you have the half of the year is blocked, just because one guy and one woman will go to the CrossFit Game, and I think it's crazy, because and that's why I'm thinking about the fact maybe Africa have to develop something in parallel, because it's not in our advantage to focus on the CrossFit Game. It's not about to say CrossFit Game is not good, or I don't know, or make some criticism to say that. It's just the fact we need to push our athletes in another way to get better results. And
I totally agree with you.
Like you see, for example, you have been in Sun Clash. You have very good cash prize. The competition is accessible. You can test yourself in the floor. It's not like, it's not like online competition. When you go in the floor, it's not the same. So we need that to progress. You need to compete against people like the guy you told me it was the guy in St. Clash. I forgot his name.
Luka Dukic.
Yes, Luka Dukic. You need to compete against people like that to understand what is the high level. And I think the system now of CrossFit is blocking that. So we can't have our athletes going at the best level to go there and come back and say, I need to improve that, and that. That's why I'm thinking about. That's why I'm trying to do my competition. That's why I put my competition. I try to put some nice cash price, and to let the athletes get the opportunity to involve.
Yeah. How is your competition preparing going? How is it going now?
It's a very, very difficult, honestly. As I told you, it's difficult to get the people because it's during the CrossFit season. I try to do my best to achieve it, but it's not easy. Honestly, it's not easy. But okay, I'm keep going, and we'll see what's happening.
Are you in the gym now? I see you have a concept to air bike.
No, that is my house.
That's in your house.
Yeah.
So, by the way, where are you from? Why are you living and staying in Morocco?
Yeah, I'm from France, but I'm staying in Morocco since 2017 now.
Okay.
And before that, I was working in Middle East, and yes, I was working almost most of my career. I was working in Middle East, and after I came in Morocco. So
That is great to meet you, man. Like I see your inspiration about CrossFit. You are so inspired to CrossFit. I see that.
yeah, you know, I have these ideas on this sport. This sport is beautiful, and I really love it. I love it from you know, the random CrossFit athlete who comes to the gym and just try to improve his fitness and his health. And I love the high level of competition, and I'm convinced we need it together to push the sport forward. And that's why I'm so, you know, that's why I think we need athletes like you going to the top level, because in like all the sports, for example, you are looking for soccer. The young people want to do soccer because they see Ronaldo doing it, and we need the same. It's simple as it is. We need the same. We need to get very good competition with spectacular competitions, and people want to watch. And that also, it's another point. I think we have some issue with that in this sport, because if you are looking for the CrossFit game, I'm sure, 100% sure, people watching CrossFit game is only CrossFitter. Is it? I think you agree with me. You never see, you know, for example, you can watch soccer if you are not soccer player, okay?
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I don't see, I don't know anybody saying, okay, I will watch the CrossFit game, not doing CrossFit. And I think that is the point we need to solve, because if we want to make more money on this sport, we need more people watching it. It's very easy. Huh? No need to think about it. If that's not happening, I don't think more money will come. I don't know what you think about that.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. So I want to ask you, what was your, like, why you're trying to make this a lot of, I saw you're so active on social media trying to help the African, especially community. What's the aim behind that? Why are you working so hard like that for us?
This is the sport where we are working hard. That's it. And what we do, really, I'm coach also. I'm CrossFit level 2.
Okay.
And you know what I love when I'm coaching. I don't care if the guy come and can do Fran under 3 minutes. Honestly, I don't care about that. I care about the fact when people, they come on the gym, they find like a discipline, and they give the best during 1 hour. Nobody will make bad comments. They can make it wrong. We just tell them to correct. It's not it's not in the negative way. We just try to push the people to get better. And that is, it's difficult to do it in real life. In real life, people just trying to screw you, to put you down. And but when you come on the gym, we try to do you try to do the opposite. We try to rise the people up. And this mentality, I try to keep it in everything I'm doing. I try to, so I see in Africa we have a lot of potential, and it's like that in all the sports. If you check now, the NBA for basketball try to be more involved in Africa, to find some talents. The NFL is the same, UFC is the same. So why not in CrossFit? Why? So are we obliged to wait 10 years to realize we can find good talent here, or we can do it right now? That's the point. That's why I'm working hard. I know sometimes it looks like I'm a bit crazy about it, but
no, I like because you have a passion. if you're passionate about something, you'll do it from the deep of your heart. For example, for me, like I have video from 2017 with my friend. It was like I think it was the first time for Roman Krenikov to qualify for the games, if I'm not like missing the dates. So my friend was telling me, okay, so now you're kind of 3 to 6 months to start CrossFit. So what you want to say? I told them in 1 year I will be in the games. So now, bro, it's like been more than 5 or 6 years. I'm still on my track. I like everybody thinks that in the beginning is so easy, but it's all about ups and downs. But what motivates you or what keeps you keep going is the passion. So because you're passionate about the thing you're doing, so you're doing so hard to get to the point that you want to get. So exactly the same thing in the CrossFit or in my career. I'm so passionate about it. So every single day I'm trying to get the best out of my day so I can reach what I want to reach.
Yeah, so there is honestly there is nothing behind what I'm doing unless I love this sport and I love this continent. There is nothing else, and I just want to see people growing here, and that's the point. And I really think I really saw since I start CrossFit, I saw people doing this sport and change their whole life. Not only the fitness, because all the mentality, they was a bit lazy, they was a bit not confident. They came to the gym, they saw, oh, it's possible to involve on the safe space. And so finally they go out of the gym and they do exactly the same thing in their life. They try to improve and try to push and try to. So that I don't think you can see that in another sport. And I don't want to waste time to wait 10 years later and say, oh, there is good people in Africa. We can do like, we just need to push now. We just need to push now. I know the conditions are not the best. When you are looking, for example, you have only one spot for the CrossFit game, but we can do something aside. And that's why, I love Elfit. And I think more people in Africa, they should subscribe to the qualifier. Because when you push a local competition, again, you will push all the continents. And I think people, they need to realize that it's not only about CrossFit game. If we want to change something, it should come from Africa, and we can change from inside, and after we change what's happening outside. But and that's why sometimes I'm a bit upset about that. When I see the energy people are able to put on the open, even they know they will not qualify for quarterfinal. I just ask the question. Why not to do it for a local competition? You subscribe, you do the qualifier, you get qualified or not, that's not the problem, but you support local competition. And I think that is very, very important.
I totally agree, bro. Yeah, I think we should focus more on local competitions, because one sport for the games, and as well, like, okay, for the semifinal, the prize money is $5,000, which is not a prize money now.
Yeah, I know. It's
for me, my trip will cost me more than $2,000. I'm sure, more than 2,000 to 2,500, bro. So if I wasn't qualifying for this semifinal, I think I can put this money to travel to another competition, which will be worth it.
Yeah, but it's exactly what I'm trying to explain to the people. I don't want, it doesn't make sense, but it's almost that. And I know people, okay, people want to go to the semi-final. I'm here, I'm okay with that. But sometimes we need to.
Also, sorry for interrupting you. And the registration fee for semi-final It's too expensive, man. And I last year the people didn't receive. They only received shirts. Only one T-shirt.
How much it
So
is? How much it is? 250?
how much? $300.
It's $300 now. $300. So $300 for that. Quarterfinal, it was how much?
Oh, the quarterfinal. I don't exactly remember.
$50.
I think 50 or 60. I don't remember exactly. But I remember that number because it's too much, man. For registration for competition.
Yeah, that's yeah. Can I tell you?
I think they should give like no ball appear or something, but I'm sure they will not give it.
I don't think so. Yes.
Yeah, so but that's why, like, let's see how things is going to be this year. So what do you think, who is the most having chances to qualify for the games from Africa this year?
I know it will be easy to say, but I think Kylian Henry will have a great chance to go back to the CrossFit game.
Who?
Kylian Henry.
Kylian Henry.
Yes. And you know, it's not. I don't just say that easy because he won last year, but it's just about when I'm looking the whole season with whom is working out and in which condition is working out. So I think his environment is very good.
I didn't get you. Sorry, the connection was lost. I didn't hear what you said.
I was saying it's not only about. I just don't say that because he won last year. I say because the environment in where he's training, the people with whom he's training are very good. It's a very good environment. So I think it will be difficult to beat him this year because you know he's working out with Guillaume Briand. I don't know if you know him. It's one of the top guys. Guillaume Briand. It's a French guy because Kylian Henry is living in France, and he's working out. He's working out with Guillaume Briand. I think maybe he's one of maybe second in France. I think it was in top 20 in Europe, and so.
Oh, nice.
So all this environment will give him a good advantage, and I don't know if somebody maybe there is what is his name, Darren Zurnaner.
Yeah, Darren Zurnaner.
Yes, he's living in South Africa, and he's very strong too. And I got some information. The guy can working out maybe three times a day, and he have also a good condition to go to push to the CrossFit Games spot. In the women's side, I have no idea. The women's side, I don't know because Michelle Meron goes in teams this year, and maybe Michelle Basnet will get back to the CrossFit game. But there is also Mariska Smith. She's very, very good. She's living in South Africa. So maybe she can get two because I know she's very, very good. So what is your expectation in semi-final? What is your goal?
My goal for the semifinal is to have fun this year because I know like my capabilities right now. I know how's my performance going to be. So I'm not planning to get myself for first place. For example, I know that the other guys that have been working so hard and training so hard. So my goal is to go there and give my best performance. That's my goal. That's it. Extra stress or load on myself.
Okay, good.
That's my goal for this year.
Yeah, go there and give your best, put you in the condition you like an underdog, you go there and you do the maximum damage. And I love it. Yeah.
Like the location and of the competition, and it's so expensive to travel there.
Yeah. Yes, I remember it was just before pandemic when they start the semifinal semifinal. No, before it was not semifinal. It was what was the name? It was
Sanctioners.
well, yes, functional. And the question was between functional. It was between two competition. It was before the name of the competition in South Africa. It was Fittest of Cape Town, and the discussion was between Fittest of Cape Town and Elfit. And finally, he went to South Africa. So in some points, you can understand why it's in South Africa, because you have a lot of people qualified from South Africa more than other place. So finally, you will move more people if you put it somewhere else. So if, for example, you put it in Egypt, you will almost move almost the half of the athletes from South Africa to Egypt. So that's why also I can understand why it's in South Africa, but they changed the city because before it was in Cape Town, and Cape Town is close to the sea, so the level from the sea is it's at the level of the sea. But now, as I hear from the people from South Africa, even them, they are not happy because Johannesburg is very high, and so the performance for athletes living close to the sea, it gets an impact.
So Johannesburg is so high, and Cape Town, it was next to the sea.
Yes.
Okay.
So people are not happy about that, but it's like that.
So you have been talking to a lot of athletes now.
Sorry?
So you have talked to different athletes who are qualifying to the semifinal from Africa.
Yes, because I'm talking to people all the year. so yes, I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them from Instagram, and I meet some of them in Elfit last year, and yeah. But I think I will do my best to go there. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. But because also, there is some athletes from Morocco. There is one from Morocco qualified. One or no, two. There is two athletes from Morocco qualified.
There's Yassi, Idris.
Yeah, there is. And
the other one,
Hamza.
I'm not sure.
Hamza Maya.
Yeah, Hamza.
Hamza is living in South Korea.
He's living in South Korea.
Yeah, he's living in South Korea, and Driss is living in Morocco. But you see, if you come from South Korea and you have to go to South Africa, it's a lot of money. You really want it because it's like that. It's like that. And unfortunately, as you said, when you have only one spot, it's difficult to still believing on this system. And but in some way, you see, CrossFit is strong because even you have conditions like that, people still making registration. So you see, all the phenomenon is strong because I don't think in other sports people will accept that. I am right or not? I don't think people will accept it.
No, I'm sure. I agree with you, bro, because I feel like it's not a fair game now. Like, it's not a fair game. For example, they choose the place. For example, okay, it's 5,000 meters above the sea.
You check
That's
now?
not meters. 1500,000 is 5,000 feet. Johannesburg is 5,000 feet from the sea. So according to me, personal studied physiology, I'm pretty sure that my body, to compensate to this altitude, it takes years. It's not from 1 week or 2 weeks. So it's kind of doping control, bro. Yeah, I'm not joking, man, because you're giving the people who are living the big benefit, but I'm not giving excuses. But if you're looking to do a fair gameplay, you should try to put the same environmental things for everyone, like to have the same to have the same environment, and to have like at least to have, because altitude plays a big role. Because if you are living in high altitude, your body develops red blood cells and myoglobin more than the other one who is not living on high altitude. So that's it. So let's see. I'm so excited for now. I'm so excited because of my first time, because I'm feeling like my dreams are getting to be true step by step. Because first of all, I'm telling you, I have been working so hard for that. It was about ups and downs. It's not like from day and night. And okay, I'm qualifying for the games, or I'm qualifying for the semifinal.
Yeah.
But now we are there. So let's see how we are going to do.
And you know my major issue with the CrossFit HQ system. I feel like you can't criticize. I have this feeling, and because when you talk about some issue like we are talking now about the system in a CrossFit, people are like they talk to you like they reply to you like you are a hater. It's not the case. It's just we need to improve the system, and I'm you know me, I'm really scared about the future of this sport. I'm really scared because I don't see it's evolving on the right way to make sure it's becomes sustainable. And there is a lot of things we can change quickly, easily, but because we assume it's a CrossFit, it's like that, we have to stay like that. And you see clearly, if you think about it a little bit, you know it will be difficult to stay on this way. It will be really difficult. We need to make a real change, because you see every year we have a change, small change, but finally it's like they don't find the way. They try to adjust, but there is so many things we can change and get to improve. And I'm a bit scared about that. People. I just think about Matt Fraser. When you see people is there. When you look, Matt Fraser is just unbelievable athletes. When you look at Tia Claire Toumé, they are unbelievable athletes, but not CrossFit athletes. They are unbelievable athletes in general. I think you agree with me. If you take on the overall athletes, people in all the sports, those two are crazy. They are the level it's just crazy. If you realize what they are doing, it's crazy. But finally, when you check how much they make money, you say, oh, okay, you go to the game, you get $300,000. People will say it's a lot, but in the same time, for the amount of effort, if you compare to other sports, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, I totally agree. It's nothing. Yeah,
it's
because
really
the effort that they are putting into become that version.
Yeah. So because now, okay, if you take that, okay,
$300,000 for 1 year, and you suffer the full year. You work out four times a days. You can go to party. You can eat what you want. It's not like soccer player. Soccer player, the weekends they don't care what they are doing. So if you talk to young guys, do you prefer to become CrossFitter or soccer player for the same amount of work? Why I should go to soccer like Matt Fraser to finally making money like a soccer player in the third league?
Yeah, I understand you.
You see? And okay, now you have a bench of passionate people. I agree with that. We are all passionate. We want to push. We love the lifestyle, and but I'm sorry, it's not enough. It's we need to make something. No, it's not enough.
Valuable.
Yes.
Yeah, bro, I understand you.
I don't know if you are looking at UFC, watching UFC.
I'm watching UFC.
Okay. So you see, I don't know if you remember. I remember UFC. It was maybe 12 or 15 years ago, and how much a fighter was making as money. It was something like, for one fight, it was something $20,000, something like that. Maybe the best fighter was making $100,000, and now how much it is now? 10 years after, it's way more. And the guy is doing one fight a year, maybe two, but we are really, and you know from what it's coming, that? Because in UFC you have a storytelling, you have rivalry, you have storytelling, and it's like you're watching a movie. And this point you don't find it in CrossFit. You don't find this point. You don't find the rivalry. You don't find the storytelling. You have athletes giving his best, but it's not like you want to watch it like a movie, or you understand what I mean?
Yeah, but you have your chance, man. You have your competition, so you can do the same thing, man. So that's why you can make the storytelling. You can do everything, so you grab more eyes on your competition.
I try to do it, but as I told you, it's not easy. It's not easy. But we need that. You need to make it, because last time I found a discussion on the Instagram about the programming on quarterfinal. People was complaining about programming, saying the future of CrossFit is not bright because programming is not going well about this quarterfinal. And I reply to the people, if you think that is the main problem of CrossFit programming, because really, honestly, the programming will change every year. Okay, maybe 1 year you are not happy, the next year you will enjoy it. It depends of the year. It's normal. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be less. It depends of the year. Sometimes it's very good. Sometimes it's not good. We don't care about that. But we need to think about the future of this sport. How we want to see it involved. It's very important. And I don't see that on the CrossFit HQ. I have the feeling they think day by day. It's just year by year. There is not a projection in 10 years where we want to go, where we want to be. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I understand you. No, I get your point.
I have the feeling year by year. Okay, but what we want exactly? Do we want to get I don't know, 100 million people watching that, to make more money, to give more to athletes, and make even themselves to make more money, or do we want to? I don't know. I don't feel like there is a master plan, a master. I don't know if you understand.
No, I understand your point, but I think the main issue is not very well systemized. Like, for example, for other sports, like you cannot see that the system is going upon your expectations. For example, yeah, you see for the you say for the UFC, like for the third or fourth year for the CrossFit Games is the same prize money. Like is not increasing. Like the total, okay, for the last year only, they have paid up till the for like last place. Last place was taking like $1,750. But we're still on the question. Your trip to Madison, how much is going to cost you? Like it costs you around like double or twice or thrice that price. So upon this point, we should consider that leads to misunderstood from other people, that they think the CrossFit future is not so bright, or they cannot see how things is going to be.
Yes, and honestly, if you love this sport, you I don't know, we need to do something. Honestly, there is many things like that. I really I don't understand. I don't understand, and I don't understand it from HQ. I don't understand it from the people who focus so much on the on CrossFit competition, and I don't know. I don't know. But I'm really scared about the future. I'm really scared about the future of this sport, honestly. And you see also, you see that, for example, you understand then for example, I take the case of Africa because I know very well. Okay, now we have almost we are close to 200 affiliates only on all Africa, only 200. Okay. It's not, you imagine, it's nothing. But you don't see any effort from them. I don't talk about financial effort. I don't see any effort from them to make this sport more attractive in Africa. Because it's just about making some marketing. Now, if I'm sorry, with Instagram, you put $100, you can touch 200,000 people in a place with $100. And even that, you don't see it. You don't see an advertisement from CrossFit trying to touch the people. Come to our sport. We will make your life better. Something easy, you know. You take somebody from marketing, you make something cool. But you don't see that, and I don't think it's very expensive to do it. I don't think so.
Yeah, I understand your point. I got your point. Yeah.
So that's why we need to, if we love this sport, we need from inside, we try to push it to make it discover, but it's not easy. It's not easy.
No, it's not easy. Like we should put some effort so we could change that situation. But the first thing that we should have more qualifying spots. This is the first thing that we should consider.
We should get more what?
Qualifying spots for the games.
Yes, maybe. Okay, even maybe even now we get three spots. So so next time you see, okay, I give you 3 spots. I really expect to. I will try to push the people to register to Elfit. I really want to see, because this competition has already 10 years, is very well established. And when we have something like that here, we need to be more, to push more inside. Really, I think that can be a good opportunity to get some improvement. You know, when I went there, so Pikowski was there last year, and
yeah, and Vilna.
Yes, Bella did not compete, but Pikowski competed there, and I got the opportunity to make an interview with him. It was really nice. He's a really nice guy. And but also I'm talking about the other athletes. They got the opportunity to compete next to him. And they learn a lot. Really, you just you see his warm-up. You understand you need to change something. You see his footwork during the sled push. It was unbelievable. You see all the small things you cannot see watching the CrossFit game. You can appreciate it when you are training next to him. And so that's why I hope this competition will grow up, get more people like him going on the competition, and in the same time getting African people going there and get the opportunity to learn something.
Yeah, I think now last year for Elfit was a turning point for this competition.
It was really great. Huh? It was. I spent 4 days there. I came back in Morocco. I took 1 month to go down to get down. I have enjoyed it, and I recommend any people who wants to compete in any division to try to go there. Really, I love this competition. It was really nice vibe. And you know, to meet, because I was talking to many people in Africa since 3 years, and meet some of them was really something great. It was really something great.
So you had an interview with Filkovsky, but you didn't have an interview with Velna.
Let's say, you know, I like the fact when athletes they come to compete, not just to come and say I'm here. And honestly, for me, there is no additional value to get the top athletes just come to watch. So for me, I really want to. I try to be professional on what I'm thinking, you know, and what I'm doing. And I think it was more interesting to make an interview with one who come to compete than the one who come just to come and say I'm here. And it's not my. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. I got your point. Yeah.
So I prefer to give more value to Fikowski, who came compete and was really nice. He was really nice with the people there. And so it was a nice interview. I have it on my YouTube channel if you want to watch, and it was really interesting.
Yeah, I will check it. I will check it. Sure.
So I hope you will be there this year. You will subscribe. I hope so.
Oh man, me too. I hope so. Me too. I hope that. Let's see how things are going to be, because everybody, like as me, I have been working hard. So of course my competitors have been working so hard as well.
But you know, last year, for example, last year in Elfit, Elfit was giving white card to people. Elfit said people who can get white card are those who has been for in semi-final, for example. So if you have been in semi-final, you can ask for a white card.
Yeah, so I think I will try to do it. I'll tell them, okay, guys, give me my white card.